Hello everybody and welcome to a new episode of Transfer Market TV. My name is Casper Popp and we're going to bring you the latest news and rumors from the top leagues around the world. And this week we're going to be starting with the focus. And after the top match at the weekend and another victory for Bayern Munich, they broke even more records. They now have most goals in the top 5 leagues of all clubs since Hansi Flick started as the coach. With a 3.3 goal ratio per game, it's 106 goals in 49 games. And another record broken by a Bayern Munich player was broken by David Alaba. He has now 200 Bundesliga victories. For this, he only needed 272 games. Before, the record was held by Thomas Müller with 275 games. And another record on top. Lewandowski had his 300th game for Bayern Munich with 259 goals and 62 assists. At the weekend, another top match. Valencia thrashed Real Madrid with a 4-1 win over the Royals. And Carlos Soler scored 3 penalties against Real Madrid and they had 1 own goal. So in the end, it was 4-1 for Valencia. That were 3 penalty kicks against the Royals in 1 game, had never before have taken. And yeah, that was a very hard loss for Real Madrid. They are now on the 5th place in the La Liga. And another record and another top match from the weekend in the Premier League. Mo Salah managed to make his 8th goal after the 8th match day for Liverpool FC. And only 2 other players did it for the club so far. It was legend Robbie Fowler in mid-19s, 95, 96, and the striker Fernando Torres in 2009 and 10. And another record in the Premier League. Harry Kane scored his 150 goal with his 1-0 win over West Bromwich. The striker only needed 118 games to do so. He scored all Premier League goals for Tottenham and only completed 3 more games for Norwich in 2012-13. And as he seems in the middle of his career, he might be good to go for the top spot that's still held by Alan Shearer with 260 goals. And now we're headed straight into the rumors and looking at Sergio Ramos and Real Madrid. He's an integral part of the royal family. The 34-year-old has been playing for them for over 15 years. However, since his contract expires next summer and negotiations for extensions are still ongoing, Real could lose his captain sooner or later. There should be enough potential customers for the world and European champion. As the Spanish Ports newspaper reports, Inter Miami and Major League Soccer club is interested in the services of the central defender. The club of United legend David Beckham dreams of signing Ramos. The Spanish national player himself should be able to imagine a commitment in the United States, but he still sees a short-term future in Europe. And another Real Madrid legend, Cristiano Ronaldo, moved from Real to Juventus in 2018 for 117 million euros. Since then, the Portuguese has scored 71 times in 94 competitive matches with 19 assists. From a sporting point of view, the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner probably meets all expectations. The 34-year-old's contract with the old lady runs until 2022, but according to Spanish media reports, he could be separated early. As the Daily Sport reports, the managers of the Italian record champion are said to be ready to sell the megastar in summer 2021. The reason for these considerations is said to be, among other things, the club's strained financial situation due to the corona pandemic. In addition, the club wants to prevent the striker from losing his position in 2022 without being replaced. In addition, the club would save the immense salary over 30 million euros per season. Chelsea midfielder N'Golo Kante is priority transfer target for Inter Milan, according to reports which could see him reunite with former boss Antonio Conte at the Serie A club. Despite being ever-present part of Frank Lampard's Blues side this season, Kante has been linked with move away from Stamford Bridge, with Real Madrid reportedly keen on Mahrez for the 29-year-old. Inter are looking to bolster their midfield after a mixed start to the Italian season, which sees them outside Serie A top 4 after 6 matches played. And as Real Madrid said they want to bolster up their midfield section, they've said they're interested in Paul Pogba. But they're looking for a reinforcement, and according to AS Sport, they have Matt Pogba already, as well as Eduardo Camavinga. Real president Florentino Perez said to prefer Pogba. In contrast to the 17-year-old, the 27-year-old Pogba has enormous appeal and advertising potential. Due to Pogba's request of high salary, it might be a chance for United to make a deal, which would make everyone happy, as rumours came up that Manchester wanted to cut the salary down. According to a report by ESPN, Liverpool have identified yet another possible target to cover the absence of Virgil van Dijk. Milan Skriniar is the latest centre-back to have emerged on the radar of the Premier League champions, who are desperate to need to bolster the heart of their defence. Liverpool have been forced into the transfer market following the long-term knee injury sustained by Virgil van Dijk. With the Dutchman unavailable for the remainder of the season at the very least, Jurgen Klopp has Joe Gomez, Joel Matip and Nat Phillips as the only recognised centre-backs at his disposal. Tottenham Hotspur wants to tie top striker Heung-min Son absolutely further to the association. Although the South Korean's contract runs until 2023, Spurs is already in talks with the player. However, the process has now been slowed down because Son has changed his advisor. The 28-year-old is currently leads the Premier League scorer list with Everton's Dominic Calvert-Lewin with 8 goals. And another player Tottenham Hotspur had put interest in is Jerome Boateng. The future of him is still unclear. The defender's contract with FC Bayern expires at the end of the season. Boateng himself would probably like to stay, as his advisor recently explained to Sport 1. However, he has probably not yet received an offer to extend his contract. This now apparently calls 2 English clubs to the scene. According to Sportbill, FC Arsenal and, as I said, Tottenham Hotspur are to observe the situation around the 2014 World Champion. And another London football club, West Ham, are on the red alert as French giants Lyon prepare to sell striker Moussa Dembélé. Hammers boss David Moyes is a big fan of the former Celtic striker, who is frustrated with being left on the bench recently. Insiders claim Lyon are now willing to sell the player, who is regular for France under-21s. However, the price on Dembélé's head will still be a problem for any Premier League suitors, which include Manchester United. Lyon could be persuaded by a bid from about £30 million, but which goes higher with bonuses. West Ham have money to spend after the last window when they failed to buy a new frontman. Wolverhampton Wanderers are interested in signing Renato Sanchez from Lille in the January transfer window, according to culturemercato.com. The 23-year-old Portugal international has been on the books of the French club since the summer of 2019, and Premier League club Wolves are reportedly monitoring him. According to WhoScored, Sanchez has made 7 starts on the substitute appearance in Ligue 1 for Lille so far this season, scoring 1 goal in the process. The young winger has also made 2 starts and 1 substitute appearance in the Europa League. And of course, we have a statistic of the day for you. It's the top goal scorers of 2020. And on the 5th spot is the Swedish football god Zlatan Ibrahimovic with 18 goals in 23 matches for AC Milan. Erling Haaland, the youngster, with 19 goals in 21 matches. And one of our favorite strikers, Ciro Immobile, the 30-year-old, with 22 goals in 26 matches. And on the 2nd spot, we have Lewandowski, the 32-year-old, with 26 goals in 20 matches. And on the top spot, Cristiano Ronaldo for Juventus Turin, with 27 goals in 23 matches. And here we can take an overlook, but in the end, if you would count all competitions together with Champions League and Europa League, Robert Lewandowski would take the 1st spot by far. And of course, it wouldn't be Transfer Market TV if we wouldn't have some fresh news for you. I was starting with FC Barcelona, and after his meniscus injury in Barcelona's 5-2 win over Real Betis, Ansu Fati has undergone a successful surgery. Barcelona announced on Monday afternoon and predicted that the 18-year-old forward would miss around 4 months. As a result, Fati will be out until March, until the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League. And another injury for Barcelona's all-time rivals. Real Madrid have confirmed that Uruguayan midfielder Federico Valverde has suffered a broken leg. Valverde played 76 minutes of La Liga clash against Valencia at Mestalla on Sunday before being replaced by Toni Kroos. Madrid have now revealed that Valverde sustained a serious injury during the weekend fixture, which could see him sidelined for a significant period, but did not offer a specific time frame for his recovery. After a difficult start to the Serie A season, ACF Fiorentina have fired head coach Giuseppe Lachini. Unfortunately, after analysing the new season, we have the conclusion that it's best solution to switch coaches, the club announced on Monday. Lachini will be replaced by Cesare Prandelli, who has been previously in charge of the club between 2005 and 2010. Lachini has been in a difficult situation and only managed a 10th place finish last season, the club pointed out in a club statement. After 7 games this season, Fiorentina are in 12th place. The club only managed a 0-0 draw against 15th place Parma Calcio on the weekend and have managed just 2 wins in the first 7 games. And last but not least, on Saturday, Atletico Mineiro already confirmed the upcoming medical. 2 days later, the deal is in the bag. Eduardo Vargas will leave Tigres Juanel to join the Brazilian top-tier club and signs contract until December 31, 2022. The club officially announced on Monday. According to information acquired by Globo Esporte, Atletico paid less than $2 million, the equivalent of about 1.8 million euros. In the second round of the Brazilian Serie A, the 92-time Chile international will meet head coach Jorge Sampaoli, who worked for La Roja between 2012 and 2016 and who, according to the forward, played an important role in the transfer. This is Transfer Market TV for now. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave a comment if you like down in the comment section. Have a nice week and stay healthy. Bye bye.